Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing something so different on my channel, something that I've never done before. And today I'm doing a super vampy type, grunge look that I've never done before. I'm really excited about it, and yeah, this nose ring is quite itchy. It's definitely fake, but I am kind of digging it, honestly. I think it looks pretty sweet. I did this like cut crease that I'm really proud of. I love doing cut creases, but I definitely have never gone like all out dark cut crease, the extreme. I feel like I definitely went extreme today, but I'm really excited about it, and I don't know, I'm just loving it. I keep on like looking at myself like, who is that girl? Who is that girl? Who is she? Anyways, if you guys want to see the look that I came up with today, this dark vampy type grunge look, then let's just jump right into it. The face primer that I'm going in with today is the e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer. I really love this face primer. I feel like it definitely does what it says. I feel like it blurs out all my huge pores that I've got in my T-zone. That's exactly where I'm gonna go ahead and apply. I usually don't apply primer to my entire face if I don't have to. Especially with this primer, I feel like it's especially good just for like my T-zone area. This is just gonna be a good base for when I apply my foundation, just to give it kind of more of like a airbrush type finish, really smooth, and it's just gonna look really good overall. Grunge is definitely new for me. I was playing around and I was super inspired and I was all excited about this. So I decided I needed to do something new on my channel. I feel like kind of not dry, but I just feel like it's needing a little bit of something, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna start doing a few new different looks, and this was one that I was just like, you know what, I feel like doing a grunge look and I think it'd be fun. So I'm gonna start today by doing my eyes. I'm putting a concealer down just to eliminate any redness and give myself like a really good base before I set it with some powder. I'm going in with this concealer just to eliminate any type of redness that's going on and just give it an overall even color. Then I go ahead and set my eyelids with this Milani Everyday eyeshadow palette, and I'm just gonna set, this is just a good cream shadow that I've been loving lately. It's matte and just like a perfect shade to set my eyes with. In the Anastasia Renaissance palette, I'm gonna pick up the shade Warm Taupe. I'm gonna kind of make this more of like a cool toned look if I can. I'm not gonna use as many warm shadows as I normally do. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop this into my crease and a little bit above. And I'm using a little bit of like some flicking motions just because I wanna kind of give this more of like a cat eye effect. So I'm kind of like swooping it out when I get to the end and kind of making a tail for it. Okay, so with a smaller blending brush like this is the Luxie 231 small tapered blending brush. I'm gonna go in and pick up the shade Red Ochre. I don't know how to pronounce. And I'm just gonna pick up a little bit of that and work my way into that crease as well. And we're gonna keep on going back and forth with those brushes. I'm gonna go back in and I'm gonna blend them together. I'm gonna do a lot of blending. I'm gonna pick up Cypress Umber out of that same palette, and I'm gonna use a small eyeliner brush, and I'm just gonna go ahead and pick up a little bit of that, and I'm gonna kind of define the line just a tiny bit, just kind of like deepen the crease up. It takes some practice to do cut creases, it really does. And I'll tell you what, I'm not perfect, but I do love playing around and practicing with them. So I'm gonna go back in with that Luxie brush, and I'm just gonna go ahead and buff all that out because I really honestly just want that line to be super, super faint. You'll see when I add the concealer, it's gonna look a lot more sharp when I have that dark color set down. So here comes the hard part. I'm using this BH Cosmetics number 5 brush. It's just super flat and easy to work with. This is something that I do to clean up my concealer and just sharpen anything up on my eyes or on my lips. This is just a really good brush. So I'm going in with my Tarte Shape Tape. I'm grabbing a mirror so I can work up close so I don't have to be focusing far away. And I'm gonna go ahead and chisel this out. This is the most tedious part. You want this part to look perfect, so spend a lot of time doing this part. So once you have your concealer where you want it and you feel like everything's looking good, I'm gonna go ahead and set it back again with that Milani shadow that I used at the very beginning. And I'm just gonna set that concealer, lock it in place. And then I'm gonna go ahead and pick up that Luxie brush again, and I'm just gonna go along that line and just kind of feather it out. A tiny bit with like a super soft hand. So now that the cut crease is all good, I'm gonna go ahead and do a wing. And the liner I'm going in with today is the Scone Tattooed Eyeliner. Like this liner I got in my Ipsy bag. I'm gonna go over top of my liner with this little Ipsy NYX Duo eyeshadow duo in this black shade right here. It's just like a matte black. So I'm gonna go ahead and just go over top of that liner just to intensify the blackness. And okay, before I finish the rest of the eyes, I'm gonna start my face. I'm gonna go ahead and I already primed my face, so we're all good there. I'm gonna go in with this LA Girl Pro Coverage HD High Definition Foundation. This is long wearing. I thought this would suit this look just because I want something full coverage. I just want something that's gonna, you know, give me an airbrushed finish and it's just gonna cover everything. And I just thought it would go really good with the little grunge look that I'm going in with today. So I'm just gonna do a few pumps on my hand, and I'm gonna go in and first apply this with my brush. I'm gonna go in with my Best Hope makeup brush. Just like a foundation brush, and I'm gonna go ahead and just apply this to my entire face. I'm gonna go over top of this in just a second with a beauty blender from Real Techniques, and I'm just gonna pounce everything out and just give me a better airbrushed type finish. I'm just gonna dab my beauty blender on here, and I'm gonna go in, just pat this into my skin. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and conceal my under eyes. I'm gonna go in with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I'm in the shade Fair Neutral. Yes, so I'm gonna go ahead and do all my highlighting everywhere. And yeah, a little bit goes a long way with this concealer. So I found that if I use too much, it just starts to look a little bit cakey. Love this concealer though, it's definitely my favorite. I don't know why I didn't buy it the day that it came out. Love this concealer. Seriously, if you want to cover up any type of imperfection, this guy can do it all. I'm gonna do a bit of baking. I'm gonna go in with this Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in the shade Fair Clair. I picked Fair Clair because it's the closest they have to like a translucent shade. And so this is nice because it doesn't like add any additional color, but it's good for baking. So I'm gonna go in just with my Damp Beauty Sponge by Real Techniques, and I'm gonna go ahead and do this baking while I let this set. I'm gonna do my cream contour. Okay, so while that is baking, I'm gonna go ahead and do my cream contour. I'm gonna go in with my Jordana Sculpt and Go Contour Stick in the shade Medium that I have been loving so much, and it seriously is so easy to blend out. Like, this is so nice. I'm just using this like little stippling brush that I've been loving lately. It is by, I think it's by Best Hope as well. It doesn't say, but it's just like a good stippling brush that I love. And I'm gonna go ahead and dust my powder away off my eyes, but I'm gonna pick up a little bit more of that loose powder and I'm just gonna go and set the rest of my face as I like sweep my eyes off too. So for bronzer today, I'm just going in with my Hoola Benefit bronzer. I like this bronzer because it's more of like a cool tone bronzer, and for this look today, I want it to be more like cool tone. I didn't want it to be as warm. For blush, I didn't want to do anything too extreme just because my eyes are already pretty extreme. I'm just going to go into this e.l.f. contour slash blush palette, and I'm picking up this peach shade that's super light, and it's not really blush. It's not really like a dark type of blush. It's just like a really neutral shade. So now I'm going to go back to the eyes. I'm going to go ahead and focus on my lower lash line. So first I'm going to go in with this black eyeliner, and it's by Ciate. It's the Wonder Wand Kohl liner, and it's dual ended. Oh no, it's not. It's got a little brush to smudge, I think. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that on my waterline. It's just like a black eyeliner that I'm gonna, and don't worry, you can make it kind of messy just because we're gonna be smudging it out. I'm picking up this small liner brush, and I'm gonna pick up that red ochre color, and I'm gonna go ahead and smudge this along the lash line. Let's get really close up there. I'm gonna go back in with my Luxie brush, and whatever is left on there, I'm just gonna like smudge everything out. It doesn't matter. You're just gonna be like messy. So now since I did my lower waterline, I'm gonna go ahead and do my upper waterline. And I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. I hate doing this, it seriously bothers me so bad. I'm gonna go ahead and add mascara. I'm gonna go in with this Estee Lauder Sumptuous Extreme Black Mascara. And I'm just gonna apply that. For lashes, I'm gonna go in with the Allure number 126 lashes, and I'm gonna go ahead and pop those on, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and highlight, and then we're gonna do lips and be done. So for highlighting today, I'm gonna go ahead and go in the Carly Bible palette to pick up this blinding highlighter right there. It's like the lightest one in there, and I'm just gonna highlight the crap out of my face. So pretty. Ooh. I'm just gonna do high points of my cheekbones. Oh, love that. And I'm gonna do a little bit above my brow bone. So gorgeous. So I did that. I'm gonna go ahead and do my nose. Just a wee bit. Okay, a lot of it. Ooh. Why do we feel so much more confident when we have highlighter? So bad. And now I'm gonna put a little bit on my brow bone just to pop that. You can just see it. Pop. And then I'm gonna do my inner corners. Blind the heck out of those inner corners. Okay, last but not least, we're gonna do lips. I'm gonna go in with this Wet n Wild lipstick right here. This is in the shade Mochalicious. It's 914C. I am very nervous about putting this onto my lips directly because I played with it earlier and it just doesn't go on perfect. So I'm just gonna go in with like a lip eyeliner. It's just like a small angled brush, and I'm gonna go ahead and apply that. I'm gonna need me a mirror for this because this stuff is kind of messy. Dark lip colors are hard to apply, but I love this color. It's just like a deep dark brown. Okay, now that I've got it lined, I'll go ahead and I decided to add a nose ring and vamp things up a little bit more. So yeah, here is the finished makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Also, if you guys liked this look, let me know what other looks I should do. Leave them in the comment section below, and yeah. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.